Zanesani takwe ayabo ko anetami.
Loki wentino light. About Hazede women building huts, while children relax and eat. In the open savanna surrounding Lake Eyasi, in northern Tanzania, daily life unfolds in a rhythm shaped by land, season, and tradition. As morning light spreads across the dry grasslands, members of the Hazeb community begin one of the most essential activities for survival: building shelter. These shelters are not permanent homes. They are temporary, mobile structures designed to move with the people and the environment here. Home is not a fixed place. It is something created, used, and left behind as the community follows food, water, and changing seasons. The work of building the hut is led primarily by women. With calm focus and practiced skill, they move through nearby woodland collecting materials. Their knowledge of plants is precise and intuitive. They know which branches bend without breaking, which leaves provide insulation, and which grasses create effective covering against sun and wind. The construction begins with a simple but efficient design. Thin, flexible branches are pressed into the ground in a circular pattern. One by one, the branches are bent inward and tied together, forming a low dome-shaped frame. The movements are smooth and confident, the result of experience passed from mother to daughter across generations. There are no measurements, no written plans, no specialized tools. Only memory, observation, and cooperation. While some women shape the structure, others gather layers of dry grass, leaves, and plant fibers. These materials are woven carefully across the frame, forming a natural wall that shields against heat during the day and cool air at night. The process is quiet but alive with communication, soft conversation, shared laughter, and the sound of branches brushing together. Each person understands her role without instruction. The work is collective, fluid, and efficient. Nearby, children observe and participate in their own way. Some help by carrying small branches or leaves. Others simply watch, absorbing knowledge through presence rather than formal teaching. Learning happens naturally, without separation between work and life. A short distance away, several children rest in the shade of an acacia tree. They sit together comfortably, eating foods gathered earlier in the day. Bright wild berries stain their fingers, roasted tubers, softened by fire, are shared easily. Pieces of wild honey, thick, golden and rich, are passed from hand to hand. Food is not owned individually, it is shared. There is no urgency in their movements. The children eat slowly, talking quietly, sometimes laughing, sometimes simply observing the world around them. Their corners reflects a life not governed by schedules, but by need and opportunity. Smell of smoke drifts gently from a nearby fire used for cooking and warmth. The air carries the subtle hum of insects and distant bird calls. The environment is not background. It is an active presence shaping every action. Back at the construction site, the hut begins to take its final form. The woven covering thickens, creating shade and protection. From a distance, the structure blends naturally with the landscape. Its colors mirror the earth, soft browns, muted greens, pale golds of dried grass. Inside, the space is simple and functional. The ground is laid with plant material for comfort and insulation. There are no divisions, no furniture, no decoration beyond necessity. The hut is designed for rest, protection, and closeness. Simplicity here is not absence. It is precision. Every element serves a purpose. As the sun rises higher, the completed shelter provides cool shade. Members of the community gather nearby, escaping the growing heat. The hut becomes a center of daily life, a place for rest, conversation, and care. The women who built it now sit together, some preparing gathered food, others caring for young children. Their work transitions seamlessly from construction to nourishment and social connection. Children who finished eating wander closer, occasionally playing with small sticks or imitating adult movements. Play mirrors learning, learning mirrors survival. Time flows differently here. Without clocks or schedules, the day unfolds through changing light, temperature, and bodily need. Activity rises and falls naturally. Effort is balanced with rest. The shelter stands as a symbol of adaptability. It can be built quickly, used fully, and left behind without regret. When resources shift or seasons change, the community moves, carrying knowledge rather than possessions. This mobility has sustained their way of life for thousands of years. As afternoon light softens, the hut begins to serve its next purpose. It becomes a space for gathering before nightfall. Families settle near one another. Food is shared again, conversations continue in a language rich with distinctive.
Ayako paka chokwa.
Etla wesi a pakwiko.
Eka kai teta. Ena. Abi mutakwata akwicha. Nikena shaka ati ina mega ti amkumba ahe.
Boboke ona pesa pa
ono ina haboko pakachuku kuina shashaeko boko to azana kumba abamina seta ono kekegwe ketata akam
kaya kwa tata abiseme tena mama
Ta kwadi da kriya.
kekegwe ketata ona babe shashai kuina a mikeseta ini.
Lafu toma fe. Uno aka sese mekwe. Oh man, they'll see this and I and they'll so same.
Clear safi.
Oh mom. Look. Where one?
Nani go down.
Oh, go back. Abami phahle ekishada mana kochiwana kuba kakada ona.
So I had yeah, go chiri.
Felt lucky from the first breath. The kind of day when footsteps fall in the right places and the bush gives back quickly. The hunters left early. No hurry. Grass, a faint smell carried on warm. Each sign spoke clearly if you knew how to listen. But not a large lion moved in the distance, slow and proud. The hunters watched only long enough to be respectful of danger. This was not their path today, they turned away without. Later, they noticed a strange sight near a rocky outcrop, dust swirling, heat shimmering shapes in the distance that looked almost unreal. Stories speak of dragons in the mind of the desert, but the hunters only smiled. Some things of the stories, not for the hunt, they continued forward, steady and focused. The tracks appeared, deep, wide, fresh. A big forest boar had passed through recently, rooting under shrubs, breaking branches with heavy strength. The ground told the story clearly. This animal was strong, well-fed and moving alone. A gift if found, a challenge if missed. The hunters spread out silent as shade. One circled wide to watch the wind. Another followed the deeper impressions where the boar's weight pressed hardest into the soil they did not chase. They allowed the bush to guide them. The forest thickened, birds grew quiet. The air smelled of earth and dry soil. The boar stood near a fallen tree, massive shoulders rising and falling as it searched for food. Its tusks curved pale against dark hide. For a moment everything paused, hunters, animal, wind, even sound itself. Action came like lightning. A bough lifted, a breath held an arrow through tree. The boar ran hard through brush and shadow, but the hunters moved with knowledge beyond generations. They followed patiently, reading signs invisible to most eyes. When the moment came, they were ready. Afterward, there was no shouting, only respect. The hunters placed hands upon the animal and gave quiet thanks. Life feeds life, this is understood deeply. They prepared the boar carefully, dividing meat with practiced skill. Nothing wasted, nothing rushed. Strength for many days rested in that single animal. When they returned, the village came alive with joy. Children ran first, calling out with excitement. Elders stepped forward with calm smiles. Women prepared fires while others gathered wood and hung racks for drying men. Fresh cuts went directly to the flames. Fat melted and dripped, hissing on coals. Smoke rose thick and fragrant, carrying the promise of a full meal. The first bites were shared among all, hunters, elders, children. Because food is never owned by one person alone. Portions were sliced thin with careful hands. Strips were hung above slow, steady smoke. This was the old way. Preserving meat into strong, lasting jerky that could travel far and endure long seasons. The smoke wrapped the meat in protection and memory at the same time. As the afternoon deepened, work turned into celebration. Stories grew bigger with each time. One hunter demonstrated the boar's size with arms spread wide. And laughter and music. Closely learning not from instruction but the smell of roasting meat filled the air. People sat in small circles sharing food from hand to hand. No place, no separation, only togetherness. Even the dogs rested nearby, content and patient. As the sun lowered, the sky burned orange and gold across the open land. Smoke drifted upward in soft blue lines. The jerky darkened slowly, gaining strength from fire and time. Evening brought music, rhythmic clapping, voices rising and falling like wind through grass. Feet moved in dust, light and joyful. The hunt was not only about food, it was about skill, respect, memory and unity. Bellies filled, hearts warmed, the village settled into calm satisfaction. Night arrived gently, stars appeared sharp and countless above the quiet land. Fires glowed low, and the final pieces of meat were set to cool. Children slept close to elders, hunters rested, bodies tired but spirits strong. It had been a full day. They had walked far, ignored distractions, trusted knowledge, honored the animal, fed the people, and continued traditions older than memory. A strong hunt, old food prepared with care. A tribe gathered in happiness. A good day in the village. The Pugantapi before the sun lifts above the horizon. The village is already breathing. A faint blue light rests over the land, and the air is cool enough that every sound feels clear and close. In rural regions of Kenya, Tanzania, and Namibia, morning is not announced by clocks but by life itself. Roosters calling, goats shifting, wind moving through dry grass. The awakening of the village. Children are often the first to stir fully awake. They step outside barefoot, feeling the earth before the heat of the day arrives. Some rub sleep from their eyes, while others burst instantly into motion. You see them running between huts, chasing one another, laughing freely in a way that belongs only to mornings without hurry. They help with small tasks, gathering firewood, carrying water, or watching younger siblings. These responsibilities are not heavy burdens, they are early lessons in belonging. Every child grows up knowing they are part of something larger than themselves. As they play, they glance toward the cooking fires. Hunger is patient here, but the anticipation is joyful. The smell of smoke and warm grain travels through the air like a promise. The women and the fire. At the heart of the morning stands the fire. Women gather around it with calm purpose. Some kneel on the ground, others sit on low stools. Their movements are steady and efficient, shaped by memory and tradition rather than written instruction. Grains are ground by hand, sometimes with stone tools polished smooth from years of use. Water is added slowly. The thick porridge forms stirred carefully to keep it from burning. In some communities, milk is warmed. In others, flatbreads are prepared over hot surfaces. The food is simple, but nothing about it is careless. The fire itself is a living presence. It crackles softly, smoke rising in pale ribbons toward the brightening sky. Children drift closer, Drawn by warmth, mothers speak gently, reminding them to wait. Waiting is part of the ritual, patience before nourishment. Cooking is not only about feeding the body, it is a quiet expression of care. Every motion says you are held by this community. Men preparing for the day. While the meal is being prepared, men gather nearby. Some inspect tools used for herding cattle or goats. Others speak in low voices about where animals will graze or where tracks were seen the day before. Movements are deliberate. Energy is conserved for the long hours ahead. Hunting or herding is not simply work, it is responsibility. Food safety and survival depend on preparation. Before leaving, many stand quietly for a moment, observing the land, reading subtle signs in wind, sky, and ground. The rhythm of the morning reveals a balance, while women prepare nourishment within the village. Men prepare to seek resources beyond it. Both roles are valued, both sustain life. The gathering. When food is ready, no bell is rung, word